Hello and welcome to MedEvidence Articles, where we encourage community research and education with weekly articles. I'm your host, Benton Loeyball, and this week we're talking about how sleep may alter the hormones that control appetite. Catnaps and calories, uncovering the link between sleep and weight. Sleep is like a pet cat, mysterious, time-consuming, and necessary for life. Sleep keeps our brain and body stable. Without sleep, we get groggy, sloppy, angry, headachy, and about as fun to be around as a cat in the shower. Sleep is so necessary that when mice are severely sleep deprived, dangerous molecules build up in the gut that can kill them. But that's weird, right? Without sleep, the gut gets messed up? Actually, the link between sleep and our gut is stronger than most people realize. Chronic sleep deprivation of fewer than 7 hours a night can lead to an increased chance of obesity in humans. Behavioral and social influences are at play here when you don't sleep. You have more time to eat, sleep deprivation causes stress and stress eating, and when you're tired, it's harder to exercise. There's also a lot of biochemistry at play here. Research scientists have discovered a pair of hormones in the body, leptin and ghrelin, that get out of balance in sleep-deprived individuals. Let's paw through these molecules to see how this may affect obesity. Leptin is a fairly small protein that helps keep us thin. The name leptin is derived from the Greek word leptos, meaning, appropriately, thin. Leptin is released from fat cells called adipose cells and circulates throughout the body and brain. Around the body, leptin affects immune function, bone metabolism, our resting metabolic rate, which affects how much energy we use, and insulin sensitivity, which affects how we digest sugars. In the brain, high levels of leptin inhibit our appetite and make us feel full. Normally, as we gain weight, the fat cells release more leptin to help us regulate our body mass by wanting less food. Sleep is an integral part of this process. The system breaks down without it. Sleep directly affects how much leptin is circulating in our system. With healthy sleep, the body produces and releases leptin at night. Research shows that leptin levels peak between midnight and the early morning, then gradually decrease throughout the day. Additionally, sleep deprivation suppresses leptin production, resulting in overall lower levels and reduced feelings of fullness and satiety throughout the day. Studies have found that any sleep helps increase leptin levels, even catnaps in the middle of the day. If leptin is the calm older cat, ghrelin is a crazy kitten. Ghrelin was discovered in 1999 as the primary activator of growth hormone receptors and named after the root word gre, which means to grow, and its job is to make us grow. Most ghrelin is released from the stomach and keeps us from accidentally starving to death. Ghrelin levels increase when we are fasting and are stimulated when we see, smell, or taste food. Inside the body, ghrelin is the polar opposite of leptin. It increases blood glucose, inhibits insulin secretion, and convinces the gut to start moving. In the brain, ghrelin increases our appetite. Typically, ghrelin levels are higher in food-deprived people and lower in obese people. Sleep plays a big role with ghrelin too. Ghrelin levels increase when we're sleep-deprived, increasing our hunger and making us more prone to store calories as fat instead of using them in exercise. Zooming out a little, sleep deprivation has a clear impact on our hunger. It makes sense for the short term. When we're tired, leptin drops and ghrelin increases, causing us to seek out energy in the form of food. Even more, after we eat, we tend to get sleepy, which helps restore the sleep we lost. The real problem is with chronic, long-lasting sleep deprivation. Researchers have found that people who sleep 1 fewer hour per day are around 3 pounds heavier than their peers. When people chronically sleep fewer than 5 hours a day, the likelihood of obesity increases by 40%. The exact cause and effect here gets a little muddy, as obesity is linked to sleep disorders, and those with obesity may have abnormal leptin and ghrelin levels. One thing is clear though, sleep deprivation claws away at the normal leptin and ghrelin systems. So next time you're feeling a little pudgy, just act like my cats and sleep for 20 hours a day. Thanks for joining us on this week's episode of MedEvidence Articles. If you'd like to know more, all of our descriptions are linked in the podcast description below. You can also visit our website at medevidence.com. MedEvidence helps answer the question of who can you trust for medical information. The MedEvidence platform provides valuable information about many medical issues and the insights of evidence-based medicine. MedEvidence educates audiences through engaging and entertaining magazines, podcasts, videos, articles, and presentations. We strive to bring together diverse voices of top-level medical professionals, researchers, and experts to provide unique and engaging content that uncovers the truth behind the data. For more great content, including discussions by physicians and subject matter experts, check out the MedEvidence podcast. My name is Benton, and we'll see you next week.